should look like so far. So this is the 2B course that I'm using as an example, but this is set up the same way as the 1A course. So our project we've been working on is in the Health Science Museum folder. The green folder has everyone's name and their projects that they're working on, which you should already know what you're working on. We should be finishing up our projects. There is the folder with videos for how to use Noodle Tools, which you should already be familiar with as we've been using Noodle Tools for this past month. There's also the Noodle Tools slides that Ms. Klug presented in class in case you didn't want to watch the video and rather have a side-by-side reference. There is also the disease timeline as well as the human body timeline, which does have all the questions you need outlined in Noodle Tools. So for our disease and research timeline, we are on the final days of compiling your presentation and slides. So remember, each main bullet point should be an information card. So cause of disease, is it contagious, how the body is affected, how can the disease be prevented, what treatments are available, as well as finding those pictures that you're supposed to have added in, and then working on your slides. Presentations, when we're sharing our work with the class, will come after winter break. So just taking a look at our human body research timeline, it's the same thing, just aimed at those who did the human body project instead of a disease. So those questions to answer is, what's the purpose of the body part you chose and why is it important? How does your chosen part of the body function? Are there any ways you can help that part of the body function? What are some things that can harm that part of the body? What are a couple of diseases and conditions that harm that part of the body? As well as finding the pictures and then working on the presentation. So that's what you should have been working on in class. We should have all been done with Noodle Tools, but I know some of you have still been working on finishing your research. So museum display pictures, remember there is a Google Doc for you to put your pictures in, and your museum display that you should have been working on. This is going to be due on the 23rd at 11:59 p.m. So you have the weekend to work over it to make sure that you're caught up on everything you need to do. So I'm going to make another video to give an example of what those note cards should look like on Noodle Tools.